Hey guys, this is question 6 on your quiz study guide. We are going to go through each of these free body diagrams and talk about whether they're balanced or unbalanced and what kind of motion that object could have. What you will see on a quiz or a test would be diagrams like this, and it may ask you, which of the following has this type of motion or which one doesn't have this type of motion. So it's good to know, like, break each of these down so you know what you're looking at. So let's go through first and label which ones are balanced and unbalanced. So for A, we have arrows going in every direction, and they all look about the same length. So since they are opposite and equal, this is definitely going to have balanced forces. For B, we don't have any left or right arrows, but our up or down arrows are equal and opposite, so this is also going to be balanced. For C and D, they both have 3 arrows, so there's one open spot. There's no arrow either going left or right depending on which diagram you're looking at. So both of these are going to be unbalanced. Right, and then E, that right arrow is shorter than the left arrow, making that unbalanced. All right, so we have 2 balanced because their arrows are equal in length and opposite in direction, whether that's with 4 or with 2. Those are both balanced. For C and D, they're both missing one of the arrows, so one of it that's causing them to be unbalanced. Like if that's an applied force, it is doesn't have, no friction's working against it or something like that that's causing it to be unbalanced. Or maybe it's a friction force that is shown and there's no more applied force. All right, they're not labeled, so we don't know what type of force we're working with. For E, we've got an unbalanced force because one is shorter than the other. All right, so for movement-wise, our 2 balanced ones could either be at rest or not moving, or they could be moving moving at a constant velocity. Constant velocity, right? For both of those balanced ones. For all of the unbalanced, they have to be moving, and they're going to be moving with acceleration. Right? Another thing that I could ask you is if they're moving left or right. All of these could be moving to the left or to the right. We don't have enough information to say exactly which way they're going. For instance, for B, it could be just coasting along. Like someone applied a force, and like if it's in outer space or something, and it's being pushed, and it's just like keeps on going without an applied force and there's no friction. For C or D, that arrow that is shown could be your friction force slowing it down, as it, like for D, it could be moving to the right with a force slowing it down. So any of these could be moving left or right is another thing that you could be asked. Right? But I hope this helps you out. Let me know if you have any questions.